guys, it's Slave to the Games and I'm back with another Bloodlines 2 video / World of Darkness. Thank you guys as always for choosing to hang around and learn something new. I really hope you do, so enjoy the video. We're gonna start off with the Josians. The Josians are Infernalists hunting Archons. They're also dedicated to uprooting Gehenna cults while also secretly investigating discovered Nodus lore for any evidence that Gehenna may be a real danger. The Josians are a similar rank as the Alastors, and the two confer on multiple occasions. It is possible, however, unlikely that a Josian might also be named an Alastor, simply because Infernalists and Nodus do appear on the red list from time to time. Most often, however, the Josians do not become an Alastor unless they take down one of the Anathema and win the trophy. So far, while the Josians have assisted throughout the years, they haven't been received the mark of the trophy and generally don't have plans to. The Josians in general tend to regard Alastors as their peers. That's not to say that sentiment is always returned or that some Josians aren't jealous of the acclaim that Alastors get, especially since hunting Infernalists tends to be a thankless job. Regardless, the Josians won't dare to air their true feelings for fear they'll anger the wrong kindred. With rumors swirling around the current names on the red list, however, the Josians are keen on collaborating more with the Alastors to hunt Dylan Bruce, Valerius Meyer, Francisca dos Santos Rodriguez, and Nodus like Aisha Jocastian. Secretly, they wish the Alastors will allow them to lead those initiatives given how many years they've spent studying and hunting Infernalists independently of them. Josian Archons feel that taking down Dylan Bruce in particular and unraveling the methods he used to subvert the mark of the trophy would elevate their status within the Camarilla. A political maneuver most Josians agree might get them enough attention to be afforded some of the same benefits Alastors enjoy. After all, why shouldn't they too receive a trophy or be given boons for the thankless work they do? To that end, though the Josians wish to be acknowledged, they often don't have time to worry about politics. The Josian Archons have their hands full dealing with profane vampires who operate independently of those on the red list, and thanks to Infernalist Anathema, the number of profane vampires are on the rise. And this brings us to what an Infernalist is. Infernalists are those who cast their lot with demons and other creatures of the Inferno. Some receive power in the form of demonic investments or other malign gifts. Others tap into the power of hell through paths of sorcery. And those supernatural creatures who follow the path of screams receive twisted powers of their own. Within the world of darkness, there are many monsters and many dark and terrible entities, from Simishi who commit unspeakable experiments to redcaps who rely on a violent evisceration to brighten up the day. However, within these ranks of gods and monsters, among these shades of gray, there's a shade of black, those who serve the dark powers. Universally reviled even amongst the creatures of the world of darkness, they stoop lower and viler than even their own colleagues, selling their souls and the world down the river for power, devotion, or because they're just an evil bastard. Whatever the reason, they've thrown their lot in with the dark gods, demons, and creatures from the outer void, and God only knows what else. They are universally reviled by even the most evil of their colleagues as well. After all, even monsters have their standards. Despite being condemned by God, the vast majority of the children of Cain want little to do with the forces of hell. Many fear to offend the god who cursed their dark father, while others simply are too proud or smart to align with demons. In all major sects and clans, infernalism is a major crime, punishable by final death. The Sabbath consider it a heinous crime. To bow to a demon is the same as bowing to an ancient. However, in the shadows, some vampires who are convinced that they are damned and monsters proceed to walk a darker path than even the average horror that a vampire endures. Some secretly follow the path of evil revelations, abandoning their humanity and mad devotion to the dark. Some Sabbath and other vampires practice the discipline of dark thaumaturgy, turning to demons for power and tainting their souls in the process. Whereas still, an ancient bloodline of infernalists still survives to these final nights, the Bali, who practice demonic disciplines in the service of their dark masters. All right-thinking vampires ruthlessly persecute these monsters, and they must hide in secret unless they wish to risk final death. Still, many kindred are tempted. After all, if you're already damned, what do you have to lose? On the flip side, a number of kindred and Cainites actively take up the fight against such creatures. The Sabbath Inquisition hunts and destroys infernalists in the sect whenever they are exposed. The Salubri, particularly the warrior Salubri, were renowned as demon hunters in centuries past. And with that, guys, as always, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and optionally check out my Patreon and my merch store to help further support me in what I do. And then also think about joining my Discord through the link below to talk to me off stream hours and in between video releases. And as always, I will catch you guys in my next video release or live stream. You guys have a nice day.